Why, hello. This is the first official boss of 2026, and we have got another, I would say, a banger. It looks easy with Resort and extra starting cash, however, double HP, double speed, and all military magic are gone. Suddenly, our options to beat it are much more limited, and it'll be especially limited by the timed rank mode, which I'm starting this run really early, so these times will change by then. But regardless, expect it to take a while as it is double HP. So 80 million effective tier 5 health. Before I start, in the shop right now for a very limited time is the tier 5 insta. It's shown up. If you're missing these beefy boys from your collection, then make sure to grab it before it disappears. And code ISAB, thanks. I went through the first 30 rounds of this challenge already, so you don't have to. Essentially, with Geraldo, we can just drop the NFT, sell him, and then the remaining money, we can actually drop 2,000 farms while using the free Dart Monkey to defend. While a 2,000 farm makes the same amount of money and is cheaper, it's hard to build into the next farm, so that's why you always want to stagger them if you have the money. Eventually, I added a second Dart Monkey to avoid a penalty, and around 12, we have enough to afford the Monkey Bank. Now, regardless, I did get a penalty anyway because this map is ruthless. You gotta beat balloons within a set time after they spawn in, but the entrance is so far away from your main damage source, so time penalties are inevitable. Anyway, after the bank is full, sell the other farm that I got into an IMF into deposit. Simple as. Before I continue, a quick word from, not a sponsor, but a quick plug for me. I have a second channel, ISAB Extras. If you don't know that already, then check it out and subscribe. Even if you don't plan on watching anything from that channel, I just want to see how many people actually subscribe. That's all. Oh, and this channel too if you haven't. And now back to some live commentary on round 28. It is full. We also end up getting up to a 1.5 second penalty, but it's just so hard to avoid on this map. I gave up. Check this out though. Boom. Give that. And I've got a little bit extra money to do what now? Well, nothing except build back my next farms ASAP as possible. Alright, a couple cute little farms over here. After next round, it's a little bit staggered, unfortunately, but we'll sell our NFT. And after this, we'll get our balloon trap and pretty much almost paid off all our debt. I'm gonna place the trap in a spot where it can land on the intersection over here. I like this. No rubber gold here makes me very sad, but at the very least, we can get ourselves a central market after this round. Not often you get a tier 4 monkey, but this is all the farming I can possibly do. You might also notice that what's really going to hamper our farming that's pretty much going to negate the 3k starting cash is the lack of a boat. We're missing out on several thousand extra dollars because the boats would have given us a bunch of extra income from selling these farms, but now the fact that we can't get any sell back from the farms and our tier 1 defense is going to kind of cripple us every single tier. To the point where I think my farming is going to be even worse than normal, like by tier 2 and 3. So it's about finding the right balance of trying to beat tier 1 fast, but not spending or not wasting too much money so that you're not super poor. I think no matter what though, for a 100k HP tier 1, I'm going to have to spend a lot, and I'm going to pre-build a couple spike factories after a little bit of the round to spawn out, otherwise this would take away balloon trap money. No thank you to that. I've done a little bit of light testing, and this is what I believe might be a pretty reasonable tier 1. Spike Storm and Spike Storm. And if the money's there, I'll see if I can squeeze in an overclock as well. Let me see. I would have to sell 2 or 3 farms to get that. Yeah, I don't know. I got basically everything I wanted up though. Now let me see how much it's gonna hurt. Selling these farms without flavor trades feels very bad, but we do have $59,000, which is pretty solid. And so a lot of the extra money is going to be allotted to Carpet Spikes. I need 2 of them to beat this round. I'm also going to Sharpening Stone and not buy White Hot Spike because, remember, the SRAM shield is not lead. However, we will need lead popping later. So first, let me show you how much damage a Carpet Spikes does. You can get 2 of them off at one time by pre-charging the ability and buying this right after the round spawns in. So check this out, one now, and then another one. That does pretty good, but it looks still so far off, and we also don't have enough DPS to have 2 Spike Storms work, so what I have to do is I have to wait the 15 seconds for that one, and then, oh, I don't have the money. Okay, I overspent, but essentially this is what I was looking to do. 5 Spike Storm abilities from 2 Carpet Spikes will leave me pretty poor, but I have enough money afterwards for Attack Zone Overclocked with a Glue Strike. I could sell this too. Oh, that's a lot of money. I don't know if I like that. But again, proof of concept here. I'm definitely going to redo this tier because I waited too long. But 1 minute, under sub 1 minute tier 1 for 100k HP, no first strike, no 2 categories, I'd say is pretty good. But again, take a look. Selling everything, I'm down to 54k. That's actually not bad, but, you know, could be much better. Alright, from the top. This is going to be a real fast one, so don't blink or you'll miss it. Check this out, another one. Boom. Carpet. And another one. This is good. Alright, sell now. Glue Strike. Boom. Now, instead of going for Super Brittle, I changed my mind. I think I'd rather a bunch of overdrives. This is better. 6 of them. 6 of them. It was 58 seconds, right? Let's see. Does that do it? 58? Yeah. I think this is a little bit better, although there's a bunch of random... Uh-oh. Very fast rock balloons. I want to get income this round too, so let me quickly get a Monkey Oopolis. This might prove to be a little bit troublesome, though. Oh, God. Oh, God. Sell this now. Oh, I got no income for 41. 42 started. End my life. This is another round that, like, of income that I'm completely missing out on because of these stupid-ass rock balloons. And I'm just gonna end up leaking them. Bruh. Okay, this was incredibly scuffed, but we'll see if we can salvage it. Alternatively, just try to not spawn out those rock balloons, because I think that really kills my farming. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I need that extra round, because look at this. Only I don't have enough for overclock BRF even. As promised, we're back, this time with a cleaner run, and there it is, overclock on round 43. And now for the increasingly tougher save up to the Banana Central without a flavor trades. I think with our setbacks, an ideal round to get on would be maybe round 52. Alright, time to finally get our second trap because these ceramics are looking extra scary today. My God. I think I was pretty spot on with my prediction, eh? One more round and the money should be there. Oh, fertilizer also. I'll use a free Dark Monkey here because I think I'm gonna get a penalty if I don't. Sell these now. And just on time. And now you know the drill, just spam 420 farms until round 59, where we're probably gonna have to sell the Banana Essential anyway. Oh, also, when did that get retargeted? As is usually the case, transition to 402 farms when there's only a couple rounds left, because they sell for more money. So just like tier 1, I'm gonna have to buy some abilities in advance for tier 2, but I don't have to sell much of my farms at all, because I got 60k to work with. So number 1, call to arms into a homeland defense. I guess we'll also get another overclock in case I use too many of them on my farms. Spike Factory as usual. This will be a Spike Storm in the middle of the round. I will also get the usual Glue Strike, and this too. Can I squeeze a Dart Monkey here? No, I can't. I'll squeeze one here though. Super Monkey Fan Club into a possible Plasma Monkey Fan Club. Okay, I kind of messed up and I don't have my Carpet Spikes up, but that's okay. We're also only 5k off of Rejuve, so if I do need that to refresh anything this round, then I can do that. As much as I hate to part ways, I think I'm gonna have to sell, yeah, the Banana Essential. There's not enough money otherwise. We're gonna use that money not just for Carpet Spikes, but the biggest Spike Factory possible, the Super Mines, man. Now I'm extra poor without that. I want to see if I can keep one farm around just to turn it to a Banana Essential later, so I don't have to keep selling around. So that's why keeping at least one overclock was important. And now, again, we gotta prepare for the support layer. And that's where we're gonna bring in Tack Zone, Super Brittle, and the Fan Club, which is why I cooled this off ahead of time. Okay, I don't know about you, but this is a pretty solid setup. Now, the thing is, I'm still gonna be short on money because I can use both these categories for military and magic. So I think if I'm strat for cash, I will probably sell the Carpet Spikes. Like to afford fan club and all of that. Capiche? There might be a lot of pausing involved, so buckle in, buckos. Play the round. 50 seconds. This now. And, oh, I'm stalling. What am I doing? Carpet? This is about as fast as it can get, guys, Super Mines. Now, there are a couple of missing spikes on the right side, but they'll detonate eventually, and this is fast. Okay, great. Sell this now. And where is my plasma? Go, 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 go. Okay. And let's upgrade to this. Rejuve. Okay, I'm stalling for too long here. I'm stalling for too long. I want to sell this, but I can't do that because I said so. Sorry, guys, I panicked. First time is never, like, a charm. So, a 135 or 137, while nice, I can definitely do a lot better than that, because I was unsure whether I should wait for Homeland to refresh, or just sell Homeland early, because you can't, like, use the new Homeland until it times out again. Does that make any sense? Okay, this is to be a choke-free edition. We don't need to use a Rejuve or a second Homeland if we just beat everything faster. So check this out. Homeland now. Carpet. We can sell this, okay? And then we'll pre-buy our Plasmonkey fan club and get ready. Get ready, because it's about to blow really soon. Overclock this. Alright, go, 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 go. Sell this now. Where's my Super Brittle? God, that took way too long to get. Gluestorm too. What am I doing? I waited far too long there, but that's okay. They should all die within one cycle of fan club. If not, I threw. But see, so much better. Clean. Right on time, in fact. Wow. 121. Nice. Now, Banana Central. Overclock it. Fertilize it for a little bit of extra squeeze. Beautiful. Now, how much money do we have to spare? We still have Banana Central and $69,000, basically. Now that the fun part is over, time for the monotonous part. Building a bunch of farms. I mean, making money is always fun and all. But if you know the farming meta, then you know that when you have overclock and BRFs, the most efficient method is to overclock each single one. So that's gonna be quite the chore if I want to milk all that money. It is necessary if we want a good score. Now, our goal for Tier 3 is going to be to get some Paragons. And they're not going to be cheap Paragons at that, mind you. Also, with the new year, just want to take a moment to say that whether you've been watching for 12 years, which is how long this channel has been on for, or freshly new, then just thank you again for tuning in. And hopefully, you stick around for another year of 2026 content. 2025, personally, wasn't the greatest year for me, for reasons outside of YouTube, but regardless, I'm still grateful for having so many people tune into my channel each and every day. I still can't believe I have this many subscribers and this many views just from popping balloons every day. But again, it's all thanks to you. Now, I have to say, things are not looking good from an affordability standpoint. I need to get a Paragon in the next 7-8 rounds, but I have hardly even half-filled the map with farms right now, and I don't even have Ultra Boost on it, or a Big Monkeyopolis. This could prove to be, or I could be much broker than I initially thought. Now, at the very least, this round, I can finally get an Ultra Boost. I'll just use a Rejuve Potion for that. Definitely could have snowballed a little bit harder than this, but again, it's hard to keep track of Ultra Boosting overclocking every single BRF at once. That's why I have more BRFs than there are overclocks. It's just too much to handle, but we're currently at the rate of buying 5 every round, so that's good, I guess. We've now got everything except for the Big Monkeyopolis. This round, we can make a good $200,000. That's with every single BRF overclocked, by the way. I'll play one more round out, but I need to get a Spike Factory Paragon next round. 78, 79 are long enough that I can insta-kill, I think, the entirety of Tier 3. So long as I buy that 750k Paragon and add the other Tier 5s in, you're looking at almost $1 million investment, so that's why it's important to at least squeeze out one more round of income. Yeah, that's really gonna sting. 364k only. Wait, do I even have 750k? This might be way worse than I thought. Hold up now. Oh, this is so bad. So bad. All of these farms combined is only $1 million. Not only that, but I actually also have to get the Ice Paragon because with the addition of this guy, you're able to skip layers. Basically, you can bypass the immunity of the support phase with Herald's ability. However, it's got a long cooldown, so I need to give it 2 rounds. So yeah, surprisingly, this has to be first ahead of the spike. But I have to get the spike next round. I would, again, ideally like to get it this round, but I'm too poor. If I do it now, I'll have no money for anything else. This is really, really, really not good. Oh my god, this is all of my defense gone. Or my farms. What the hell? Am I sure I should do this? No, but I really don't have a choice if I want a good tier 3. So this is degree 20. And again, I don't even know if this is enough to one-shot with only 1 round, 1 minute of spikes. Dreadbloon has 4 million HP, by the way. I don't think this is gonna make it to 4 million. Well, here goes nothing. I expect this to be a disaster. We'll bring in the big mines too. Let's see. Primary, not insta-kill. Military, not insta-kill either. However, it's fast enough that I'll take it. And let's just make sure to time the skull. Come on. Nope. I mistimed it. I used my ice too slow, too late. Not gonna lie, that was actually better than I thought. I think it's salvageable. Because it's slow. It's slower, but not that slow. Like, if we insta-killed, it would have been to support in 1 second. But this is within 10 seconds, which is acceptable. Skull frozen now. Skip, see? That's the beauty of the Ice Paragon. You can keep that so that you don't have to buy more for the primary phase, or the non-support phase. But now it's time to start making some money again, so goodbye this, and I'll see how much I can build with 300k. Maybe I can keep the spike, but I don't think it's worth it. Well, I got everything back for the most part, except for a lot of overclocks, but we're only about 5 rounds now out from maxing out our farming. Just to squeeze in some extra pops on the next Spike Factory Paragon, I'm gonna just use Perma Spike to defend all this. Don't mind me. Not sure if this would lose me DPS, but I'm just gonna go for the big Monkeyopolis right now. This eats up a good 17. And with this, done. Pretty much fully maxed out farms, about as much overclocks as we can get. Now the easy part's done, and we just have to bank up as much money as possible. So 1.8 million around 96, and now we spend 750k of that on the Spike Factory. This, I think I did the math, gets me well over degree 40. Awesome. And we're going to upgrade this to an even higher degree on tier 5. For now, this will do, and the money, I believe, is there for an NG Paragon, which I'm going to get, but before that, I don't want to waste too much money, so I'm going to sell the overclocks because they're very inefficient in terms of getting a high degree. Degree doesn't really matter, but 20 should be good, and still enough money for Ice Paragon. Looks like we recovered pretty well from tier 3 there, I would say. Now, to add a 4th Paragon or not, there's still enough money for that, but for that, I think I do want to get back my Ultra Boost and Overclocks. For now, let me just focus on stalling these rounds as long as possible to get as many spikes. So to do that, we'll get a Balloon Crush and a Relentless, and I think that should be good enough. It's inevitable that the Spike Factory will end the round early, because it has a passive that does damage to every balloon on screen. So it is what it is. The longer we can stall out, the better, but I don't think it's a very good stall. This is an FZMG round. Let's see how long it takes. Spike Factory does, as you see, 1,000 damage per second. About 500 per to each ZMG. It's impossible to avoid that. Anyway, we still have a metric frick ton of money even after all this, so I think Tac Paragon is a no-brainer. Just the minimum of degree 20 is all. And that's it. We're maxed in Paragons already at tier 4. Power Glove is almost up, and I'm gonna wait to get it, or use the Spike Get In, with the Power Glove. You combo both attack speed upgrades together, or abilities, and you get a whole lot more damage that way. I don't think it's enough to get through 16 million HP tier 4, but should be enough to where attack can maybe clean the rest up. Alrighty, place your bets on how long this will take. I think my only concern is, hopefully the ice has enough range to be able to give the plus 10 debuff. Like, once it's military phase, because I'm pretty sure Dreadbloon spawns out of range of it. Okay, so starting at 143, Homeland now. What I gotta use? Oh, that was fast as fudge. Okay. This, Herald now. Let's see if I got it. Come on, time it, time it. I can skip either military or the magic, and it seems like I didn't get it for a moment. Okay. Okay, let's just use it really, really, really early. Surely I can't mess this up if I use it that far in advance. Right, there we go. Skull frozen. Skull frozen. Keep frozen. Perfect. Skip fully. And that will be one of my faster tiers. About 25 seconds-ish, so I think a little bit slower than tier 3, but that's expected. Pretty good for, again, 16 million HP. Now we gotta sell this as soon as possible to get damage on our Spike Factory. This will help get a much higher degree. How much did the tax get? Sheesh. 100k each. Sell you 2. I'll keep the other 2 because I don't think I need to upgrade. And I especially don't want to buy back all 50 of my overclocks again. I also sold my Bloon Crush just in hopes that even without stalling, the Supermines and just all the Spike Factors up here can steal the pops away. It's much more important it gets on the Spike rather than the attack, because it's very easy to get a high degree attack. I think 80 would be the desired goal. And not much more to say here. Rinse and repeat for the next 13 rounds, and we'll have 21 totems for our Spike Paragon. A fairly respectable 3.8 million, of which I'm going to use 2 million of that in the cash lighter. If I did the math with the 5 million pops the Spike has, 1.56 million should get me exactly degree 80. Let's see if I estimated it correctly. I went over, but again, it's always better safe than sorry. Oh, you know what? In hindsight, I should have actually gotten the Spike 1 round in advance, because you see, I don't have the Spike get in immediately this round. And I don't know whether I get up this round. This also delays my, my Power Glove, because again, I want to use it when I have the attack speed, so this could be problematic. Thankfully, it's fast, but hopefully 116 is not too fast, and I can still use it. Come on. Give me Power Glove, yeah? And I think we're saved. I have to... No, don't Homeland, don't Homeland. Anyway, time for max cash lighter, attack Paragon, and still so much money left over that I cannot spend, because 2 of the Paragons, like, I don't need to up the degree on. Technically, it would be good to get a higher degree on NG, so I can have a faster Power Glove. But it's a little bit too late for that, and I cannot afford a higher degree. I do have an idea for what I want to do in the middle of tier 5, though, to use up this remaining, you know, $1 million. Clearing the entire board, we have exactly this much money. 1.6 million. Hell, I'm just gonna keep this around in case I want to make a little more money in the middle round, because you see I've got a 5th Paragon that I cannot get right now because the Paragon limit is reached. Basically, I failed the last couple times, but I am able to... I can't click Ice Paragon, but if I sell the Ice Paragon, use it precisely after the military, then I still have 2 phases to where the Boomer Paragon can be helpful. So that's my goal with it. We also have 21 overclocks that I'll use on all of my attacks here. And now what you're about to see is a culmination of 4 or 5 hours of work. I kind of lost track, but approximately that much. See how long it takes to take down 80 million HP. Gotta take it slow. First off, use both Spike abilities and see how much it one-shots. Almost all the way to primary. Okay, good. That was pretty fast. Now, Fast Fan Club. This. Oh god. I'm supposed to use the ice ability 5 seconds in advance. I'm gonna guess that's 5 seconds, but I have no idea if that was right. Come on. Perfect, perfect. Get through faster, please, or else it's gonna time out. No. Too early. Okay, here's an idea. Since the NG Paragon kinda sucks, what if we just sell it after using Paraglaive, because it doesn't do that much damage, and then replace it with a Max Glaive Dominus, and I still have money left over that I guess I'll use for a Bomb Paragon after I get rid of the ice. How's that sound? Just note stuff though, don't use the Ice Paragon too early. That's all. Again, another fast one. Below everything now. It slows down a lot no matter what, it seems. I'll use a Rejuve here. Free Homeland, and now's a good time. Too late? Too early? I think right on time, perfect. Come on, skip. Skip, let me sell ya. Okay, pause. And Max Cash Ladder Bomb, let's go. It was not degree 40, end me. End me, just off, 38, whatever. Good enough. Although I don't know if I'd say good enough because this is pretty slow now. Pretty slow without the Spike Factory Paragon getting the boost. It do be like that, but that's okay. Just one more Skull go, in which the Spike Paragon can still do stuff. I guess, in hindsight, having Edgy Paragon around might have still been good to have, good to use. Because we definitely would have gotten another Power Glove off, but it doesn't really matter at this point. End it, please. This will take about 1 minute for tier 5, and I think that's perfectly acceptable for, again, 80 million. That's over 1 million damage per minute. Oh, actually, no. It's out of range. Well, so much for 1 minute, because this is going to take even longer. Great. This is going to cost me 30 seconds because it's out of range of everything. Is there anything I can do? I literally just have to wait. I can use this. But the Meteor only does so much. Oh my god. That was rough. But I'm gonna just have to take it. Overall, 350 is our end time. 7 million here. 7 million on the Boomerang, but I probably should have placed it in a much closer spot. That's my bad. My bad for real. This score is definitely not gonna stick in 3rd place, just letting you know that right now. But I hope it gets the point across. Click here if you want to watch more ranked boss videos.